Chapter 1: Unmasking Financial Insecurity. Have you ever felt the cold grip of financial insecurity, that relentless fear of not having enough? It's an all-too-familiar sensation, the kind that keeps you up at night, contemplating the what-ifs of your financial future. It's a feeling that can be oppressive, overwhelming, and often. It's a feeling that's swept under the rug, hidden away in the shadows of our lives. But what if we were to bring it out into the open? To unmask the specter of financial insecurity and stare it down, acknowledging its presence in our lives? The reality is, for many of us, financial insecurity isn't just a concept. It's a day-to-day experience, a persistent concern that affects our decisions, our relationships, and our overall well-being. And while it's crucial to validate these experiences, to understand that the struggle is real and often complex, it's equally important to realize that this fear, this insecurity, doesn't have to be the end of the story. No, in fact, it could be the beginning of a new chapter, the start of a journey towards financial empowerment and independence. This is where the concept of dark motivation comes into play. It's about harnessing these fears, these insecurities, and using them as a driving force for change. It's about turning the tables on our financial fears and using them as a catalyst for positive transformation. Imagine taking that raw, visceral feeling of financial insecurity and channeling it into action, into setting clear financial goals, creating a budget, investing wisely, and ultimately, building a secure financial future. It's about transforming fear into fuel, insecurity into inspiration. So, as we delve deeper into this journey, remember, it's not about forgetting or ignoring the reality of financial insecurity. It's about acknowledging it, understanding it, and then using it. Using it as a tool, a motivator, a catalyst for change. Because at the end of the day, financial insecurity doesn't have to define you. You have the power to define it. It's time to turn the tables on financial insecurity and use it as a catalyst for positive change. Chapter 2: Harnessing Dark Motivation. What if we told you that the fear of financial insecurity could be your greatest ally in achieving financial freedom? Sounds paradoxical, right? But that's exactly where the concept of dark motivation comes into play. Dark motivation, as ominous as it sounds, is not a call to the dark side. Instead, it's about harnessing the negative feelings, fears, and anxieties you have and transforming them into a potent driving force. In this context, we're talking about the anxiety of financial insecurity. Picture this. You're juggling bills, debt is piling up, and the future looks uncertain. It's a grim picture, isn't it? Now, imagine using this fear, this discomfort, as a catalyst for change. That's dark motivation. But how does it work? It's all about perception. Dark motivation is the art of converting your fear into fuel. Instead of allowing the fear of financial insecurity to paralyze you, you use it to propel you forward. It pushes you to take control, to make smarter financial decisions, and to tread the path to financial stability. Let's consider an example. Meet Jane. She was drowning in debt, living paycheck to paycheck. The fear of never escaping this cycle was her dark motivation. She felt the fear, acknowledged it, and then used it to spur her into action. She started budgeting, cut down on unnecessary expenses, and started saving bit by bit. Today, Jane is debt-free and has an emergency fund for rainy days. Similarly, John, who once feared becoming a burden on his children in his old age, used this fear to motivate himself. He started investing wisely and building a retirement fund. Today, he is financially independent, and his children are free from the worry of supporting him financially. In both these cases, Jane and John harnessed their dark motivation and used it as a tool to overcome their financial struggles. They took their fear and used it as a stepping stone towards their financial freedom. Dark motivation could be your secret weapon in the battle against financial insecurity. You just need to understand it, embrace it, and use it to fuel your journey towards financial prosperity. Chapter 3: Setting Financial Goals. Taking control of your finances starts with setting clear, achievable goals. Now, this might sound like a business seminar catchphrase, but trust me, it's pure gold when it comes to personal finance. So, why are financial goals so important? Well, in the same way that a road map guides you to your destination, financial goals give you a clear path to follow towards financial security. Without them, you're like a ship adrift on the ocean, tossed about by the winds of circumstance and chance. But with them, you become the captain of your own financial destiny. Now, let's talk about the SMART way to set financial goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Being specific means knowing exactly what you want to achieve. Instead of saying, "I want to save money," say, "I want to save $2,000 for a vacation." Measurable means you can track your progress. If your goal is to save $2,000, you can measure how close you are to reaching that goal at any given time. Achievable means your goal is realistic. It's great to aim high, but setting a goal to become a millionaire in a year, when you're making minimum wage, might set you up for disappointment. Relevant means the goal aligns with your overall financial plan. If you're focused on paying off debt, saving for a luxury vacation may not be the most relevant goal. Finally, time-bound means your goal has a deadline. This creates a sense of urgency and keeps you motivated. Common financial goals include reducing debt, saving for retirement, or building an emergency fund. Reducing debt might mean paying off your credit card or student loans. Saving for retirement could involve contributing a certain percentage of your income to a retirement account. And building an emergency fund? That's all about setting aside money for those unexpected life events, because let's be honest, life loves to throw curveballs. So, take some time today to consider what your financial goals might be. Remember, they should be SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Setting financial goals is a critical first step on your journey to financial security. Chapter 4: Budgeting and Investing. Budgeting and investing are the twin pillars of financial stability. As we journey towards financial prosperity, let's take a moment to understand these two crucial concepts. Budgeting, in its simplest form, is the act of balancing your income with your expenses. A well-structured budget gives you a clear picture of where your money is going. It helps in identifying unnecessary expenditures, prioritizing essential costs, and saving for future goals. So, how do you create a budget? Begin by tracking your income and expenses for a month. This will give you a clear picture of your spending habits. Next, categorize your expenses into needs and wants. Needs are essential expenses, like rent or groceries, while wants are discretionary expenses, like dining out or shopping. Aim to allocate a portion of your income towards savings, even if it's a small amount initially. Remember, the goal isn't to restrict spending, but to make conscious decisions about where your money goes. Now, let's talk about investing. Investing is the process of putting your money to work for you. It's about growing your wealth over time, allowing you to achieve your financial goals and secure your future. But where should you start? Begin with understanding your financial goals and risk tolerance. This will guide your investment decisions. Diversify your investments to spread risk. This could mean investing in a mix of stocks, bonds, real estate, or mutual funds. Don't forget to regularly review and adjust your investment portfolio based on market conditions and your financial goals. Investing may seem intimidating at first, but remember, you don't have to go it alone. Consult a financial advisor or use online resources to educate yourself. And remember, the best time to start investing was yesterday. The next best time? Today. So, there you have it. Budgeting helps you manage your money, and investing helps you grow it. They may seem like simple concepts, but their impact on your financial journey is profound. With budgeting and investing, you can build a solid foundation for financial prosperity. Chapter 5. Your Path to Prosperity. Financial security isn't an impossible dream. It's a journey, and every journey begins with a single step. Let's reiterate the stepping stones we've covered on this path to prosperity. Financial insecurity, while daunting, is not an insurmountable challenge. It's a mountain that many have climbed and conquered, and you too can join their ranks. The first step is acknowledging the reality of your situation. Unmasking the specter of financial insecurity and understanding that it's a common plight faced by many. Harnessing your dark motivation, that burning desire to change your circumstances, is the next stride. It's about using the discomfort of your current state as fuel to propel you forward. It's not about dwelling in despair, but about transforming it into a powerful catalyst for change. Setting financial goals is your roadmap on this journey. Whether it's paying off debt, building an emergency fund, or saving. For retirement, having a clear vision of where you're headed is crucial. These goals are your guiding stars, illuminating your path and helping you navigate through the dark and stormy waters of financial uncertainty. Budgeting and investing are the tools you'll need on your expedition. Budgeting allows you to control your money rather than letting it control you. And investing, it's your secret weapon, the magic that turns a small seed into a towering tree. It's about making your money work for you instead of you working for your money. But remember, this journey isn't a dash. It's a marathon. It takes time, patience, and unwavering determination. It's about making small, consistent steps towards your goals, even when the going gets tough. It's about standing up every time you fall, brushing off the dust, and continuing to march forward. So, don't wait for tomorrow. The best time to start your journey to financial security is now. Every step you take today brings you closer to your destination. Remember, the power to conquer financial insecurity lies within you. Harness your dark motivation and start your journey to prosperity today.